Three, two, one. Hello, everybody. I'm Scott.
Salutations. I'm John.
And welcome to episode 2 of Stories from Saturn. Last week's episode, we talked about Valentine's Day, Ponzi schemes, stuck at a red light with an embarrassing song blasting, and our Pokemon spirit animals. If you did miss episode 1, you can go back and watch that. It was a really fun podcast, and I ate some strawberries on there, which some of you did not like.
That was terrible.
I do apologize for that.
Speaking of sorries, I just want to apologize to all friends of the program. I was as flat as a Nebraska wheat field. We're bringing the energy level way up. We're cleaning it up. Johnny Poppins on the spot. You look like you cleaned up your hair at the barber.
Shout out to the barber.
Shout out to all the barbers.
All the barbers in the world. They do a great job. You look good too.
Shout out to everyone. We genuinely appreciate.
Thank you.
The feedback is appreciated.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. It means a lot. It was awesome.
Just stay with us on the spaceship. It can't get worse than the first
I'm
episode.
going to the top.
So thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go on this journey.
Today's topics are great ones. We are super excited about these. Crimes against humanities, John. Carts not being returned. Littering. Slamming your weights. Down heavy. And if we get to it, if we have enough time, not picking up after your dog. That's another whole problem.
We're handing out punishments.
Punishments. Heavy, appropriate punishments for these crimes.
Against humanity.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
So, not putting your carts back. How many times have you ran into that issue? How many times?
Too many?
Too many to even count on one hand.
Too many?
Too many. Carts not back at the store. They're in the middle of the aisles at times. Carts not back outside. They're just parked up with a wheelie. Wheeling out on there. And the child's carts too, by the way. Your little race car. Put it back there, bucko. Go ahead and drive her back. Drive her back there, buckarino. Your mom, your dad, your grandma, I don't care who you are. Put your damn cart back because we've got punishments. Damn it. And they're coming in hot and heavy.
First offense, second offense, third offense.
That's right. 3 offenses. 3 strikes and you're out, damn it. And they're going to get heavy each and every time we go through them. My first offense, listen, I'm coming in hot and heavy. I'm going to run you over with that cart full force in the back of your ankles. I'm hitting you with it. I'm running.
That's so brutal.
Full force. I don't care if it's the mini cart. You remember the little mini cart that the kids used to?
Oh,
have you ever seen
course,
those? I love those things. Sometimes I go around with them myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's heartwarming.
And I'm just taking it. I'm running full force in the back of your ankles. And I'm just...
That's fair.
First offense. First offense. What was your first offense that you got?
Before I go into the first offense...
Yeah.
The sheer audacity of this crime against humanity.
It's big.
So you're just above everyone. You're just above the rest. That's so lazy. Get your damn car and there are employees that have to pick up the slack for that. It's out. It can hit cars.
Every time.
There are so many risk factors with that and ripple effects. If you have some type of physical ailment or condition, there should be something in play to where someone is with you. Or you can let, I'm sure, grocery stores, they will bring someone out there with you.
Yeah, if you need assistance, they'll be okay with
Everyone does that.
Every time. That's okay.
So that one will just...
That's okay.
That's an
That's
excuse.
okay.
Yeah, that's an excuse situation.
Excuse absence.
Everyone else.
Everyone.
It's so lazy and disrespectful, the level of disrespect. Get to going and get it back in its cubby.
It, Judy.
Get your cart back to the cart cubby.
That's right. You're damn right.
First offense.
First offense.
First offense.
First offense.
You have to return all the shopping carts in the lot. And you're going to think about it. You're going to think long and hard.
Why don't you add wipe it down too on that one? You're going to wipe it down on that one too. Wipe her
We can throw that
down.
in there. Fine.
Throw it in there. Make it even harder. First offense.
All
of them. All of them. Wherever. And Walmart's huge, too. Could you imagine having to do that for a Walmart parking lot?
Walmart's the worst.
You have to get it from like a mile
Walmart,
away.
I have a perfect criminal record, or I have a clean criminal record.
You have a perfect criminal
Going
record.
to Walmart is a punishment in and of itself. But yes, you have to take all the carts back. All of them.
And you don't get the machine either. There's a nice little machine
That's
you can use.
fair, because you then get to understand. If you can't comprehend, you're either aware of what you're doing and you don't care, or you're that oblivious, which is just as outrageous.
That's just as worse. That's worse, honestly, if you're oblivious to it.
They're equally awful.
Right.
You get time to ponder on that one. You get to reflect on it. And so hopefully we can leave it right there where it won't happen again.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
I agree with that one on that one for the first offense. However, though, as we know, some people don't learn first time. We try to give them a second chance. We do. We're good people. We believe in them. We hope to God that the first offense was enough. Judy's out there pushing the damn carts. Judy's back. She's doing it again.
Jordy.
She's done it again.
Greg.
Kyle.
Tracy.
Sarah's. Stacy's. All of them. John's.
Carmen. Get your cart back there. You know who you are.
You know who you are. If you did it, if you do it, we'll find you. John and I will be out there patrolling the place now. We'll have our podcast.
What's your second offense?
Second offense. Damn it. I'm going to take the cart. I'm going to run it full force in the back of your car. Full force. So my first two offenses are really me just punishing something. I'm running it into the back of your Tonka truck. I don't care. Into the back of your minivan. Full force. Just, I got your ankles the first time. You can't walk. I'm getting your car. I'm going to run it. You can't drive. I'll run it into the side, into the back. I will pick up the cart and just throw it at their car at that point. And I don't care. Call the police. The police will be on our side in this world. The police are enforcing it in this world.
Justice is on our side.
Justice. Batman.
Justice. For offense 2, and I hope you live far away. You're taking your car and your groceries and you're walking home. We have seized your vehicle. You're walking home, so you got even longer to think about your crime. You're walking home. I don't care what the weather is. I don't care what the distance is.
Snow, shine, anything.
Then you're bringing the cart back.
Yes.
Same day, same night. I don't care what time of day it is. You're bringing it back. Mm-hmm. And I hope you're reformed afterwards.
What do they have? Ice cream? Meats? Doesn't matter.
Who cares? I don't care. I love it. I hate it. I don't love it. I hate it.
You hate it. That's every second of it. Damn.
Go in. Final straw. Strike
Final
3.
straw. You have to back your car full reverse into the shopping cart return. The little metal thing.
The cart cubby.
The cart cubby.
And you have to pay experience with this?
$1,000 fee. I do have an experience with said cart cubby. I've backed into it by accident.
How does that happen?
Do you want to tell it from your point of view? Because you saw it in slow motion and didn't stop it from happening. You didn't save me.
I did see this unfold. What
time was it? 9?
No, 10? This was after midnight. It was late.
It was late.
It was in the dog days of summer. Yeah. Nothing going on.
Nothing.
It's like, what, 2015? Mm-hmm. 2015.
Yeah. It was about 4 or 5 years ago.
That's, going on 5 years ago. So, we went on a grocery run.
Together.
Just friends grocery shopping, so it's not as lonely. Because it's really, I find grocery shopping really lonely. I think it's really depressing.
It is.
Okay, so we went there. We part ways. You're playing something ridiculous. You're probably just dropping some Post Malone. The window's down. You're backing out of your space, your parking space. But you're making obnoxious faces and just being a goon. And you just keep going. And
eye contact was with you the entire time.
You don't break eye contact with me. So I'm turning right, getting out of there, getting out of Dodge. And you just don't stop. And I'm like, the reason why I didn't stop you, I was like, surely you're not going to reverse and just nail the cart rack. Next thing, that thing is like Transformers. You airlift that thing. It goes like 10 feet in the air. That was insane. That
was crazy.
That was wild.
I'm surprised it didn't break my car, honestly, because it did minimal damage to the back
resilient.
of my car.
So that's strike 3 for you.
You just getting out of the car too and just being like, John, why didn't you tell me? And you're like, Scott,
why are you that bad?
What did you want me to do?
Why are you that bad at driving? Was my question.
It was so funny.
That's
my third, and $1,000 because you're backing into it full force. You're probably gonna break it, so you have to pay for that too. And $1,000 to the state of Kentucky.
Just a little cherry on top.
A little cherry on top for you there. What's your third offense on it?
My third offense. I'm going to keep this really simple.
I'm ready.
You're in jail.
You're sending him to
for
jail?
1 year.
For 1 year?
1 year. 1 year.
What?
$10,000 fine.
$10,000?
The whole nature of what I'm suggesting here is rooted in logic. If these first two, I think return on the shopping cart is just as offense, punishment 1.
Right.
That's severe enough. We get to, punishment 2. If you can't reform by the third one, any of these crimes, we're talking jail time because you're just disrupting society. You're
not wrong. Put him in jail though. That's a pretty
Think
offense.
about it.
That's a pretty big offense.
Think about it.
$10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000.
You can put it on installments. It will have interest at 13.5% APR. Book that.
Oh my God.
We'll see how many carts are left out there with this policy.
I don't think there'll be any. I think people will run their cart to the fucking store. We should be able to do donuts in the parking lot, not worrying about the carts that have been left behind.
Sounds like a better world.
I think you're not wrong. I know that you also want to slam down on something here and talk a little bit about the weights at the gym and the gym etiquette.
Okay.
And I know we have a...
This is fresh topic because it happened last night. It's happened before, so this is at multiple gyms.
Right.
To everyone out there who's improving their physical fitness levels to any degree out here in the local gyms, you know all about the nature of absurdity. If you're strong enough, because we're looking at you, muscle heads.
You, Bill.
We're looking at you, Ed Hardy. You want to pick up a 100-pound dumbbell.
Yeah.
You want to pick an 80-pound dumbbell and throw it around. You better be strong enough to lay that sucker on the ground gently with some finesse. But no. They throw it down with force. It's not even a drop. They throw it down. I haven't gone into a conversation about that because it doesn't happen too often. The earthquake causing drops.
PTSD.
I have said, I think that's relevant.
I think it's true.
With sensitivity to all those going through that just horrible phenomenon that is PTSD to any degree.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be creating really, really violent sounds on purpose. That's incredibly inconsiderate. What I have gotten into a confrontation about in multiple gyms are supersets.
Supersets, you don't approve?
I don't approve when you claim ownership. So, you want to try to sneak in 2 machines at a time.
Right.
Go ahead. Try to make it happen. But when I sit down, it's seated row, and you're over there flexing by the free weights. You want to come back over because you left a water bottle there and say, this guy last night.
Talk about him.
This exact scenario.
Right.
He left his little water bottle at the seated row.
Little blue water bottle.
Goes over by the free weights. I sit down. I gingerly move his water bottle over to a place where I thought, okay, he can grab this, in a non-disruptive way. He can grab this really easily. So it went through my head, and it wasn't just like, this guy trots over with a purpose.
Ooh.
Like the second I sat down, he goes, oh, hey, man. Not only did this guy say, Most of the times that's happened. They're like, "Oh, I got one more set."
Which one more set? That's not bad.
I can go
It's not
either
bad.
way
You can
with
get
that.
up and let them do it if they.
This jackalope says, "Oh, I have 4 more sets casually."
4 more sets?
I just said no. I just said
How many did he do before that? Jesus.
I just said no. I said no. And so I try these days when I have confrontations.
Right.
Because the whole point of this show, if we all can unite with this,
Right.
we can make a better tomorrow. There will be less. Everyone gets pissed off by this,
Of course.
but I feel like people are too passive about it. They don't want the confrontation.
Confrontation's
It needs
scary.
to be strategic. I ain't get up and you want to go? You want to go, bro? Bro? Did not do that. I tried to rebuttal with a question. So I did say no. I was like, no. It was calm. I was like, no. I was like, and I started pointing. I was like, what if everyone in this gym did
Used all of these machines.
what if everyone in this gym did what you're doing now? I was like, it'd be complete chaos. He goes, oh, well, I guess everyone just have to work out really fast. He goes, man, I'm just, trying to get through the thing. I said, we're all trying to do that. I was like, dude, this is a democracy. We're all equal. I was like, you want to do 500 sets in a row on that machine? I won't interrupt one of them. You can't claim 2 at a time.
Right.
He abandoned ship. He said, whatever, man. I'm not trying to, get into confrontation at the gym. It's like it's gym etiquette. I said, yeah, it is gym etiquette. That was the end of that.
I do supersets.
That's so...
I superset. Let me explain what I do for you, though. So I try to pick a set that is near one another. So I'm not across the gym. I'm not over at the dumbbells. I try to pick a set area that's like what is it called? Like the little row thing.
Seated row.
Where you get on and then you're like...
Seated row.
Yeah. So I do that, and then I do burpees.
You realize
next
this
to
is
it.
what I just explained. This guy.
Yeah.
Free weights to seated row.
Yeah. I'm not going from free weights to seated row, though.
So you going
I'm going
over...
from seated row to then getting up right next to the machine
what
and
direction
doing a
you're going.
burpee. I'm doing a burpees, and then I sit back down on the seated row.
Stop. That word is really annoying. Stop.
Burpee derpy. But I will say, though, in the defense of the people that do supersets, it does help, which is nice. But there is also an etiquette that you do have to let other people, though. If they want the machine, I wouldn't fight them on it. So that's fine. Okay. And I'll wait. I'll wait for the machine. And I'll wait for them to finish their sets out. And then I'll do it again.
See, that's fine.
So if somebody wants to interrupt, I'm fine with that because I'm then allowing them to do what they want to do. And then they can leave. And then I'll go back to doing what I'm doing. I've never actually had anybody come up to me, though, about the...
Yeah,
about
Captain CrossFit.
Yeah.
Go find a CrossFit class.
I like it.
This ain't the one. This is for everybody.
If it makes you feel any better, I only do it 1 day a week for the supersets. It's with cardio. What's your first offense, though? What do you got for me? Will you find me out there? What are you coming in?
I think this
what are
is
you
simple
coming
enough.
And getting
This is
me?
simple enough.
What's the jail sentence for
2-week
me?
gym suspension.
What?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
At
2
that
weeks
specific gym, or can I go to another gym?
from that gym.
Okay.
2-week suspension.
Wow.
To think about your behavior. Because this...
For also slamming the weights, too. That's also... So slamming the weights,
Both.
supersets,
Either.
everything.
Either.
Okay. 2
Either.
weeks. Okay.
2 weeks because this shouldn't have to be explained.
Right.
You know, we're talking about like grown adults doing this. It shouldn't have to be explained. Therefore, we're going straight to a 2-week suspension.
I think the staff should get involved in the real world because you also have a story about the staff not getting involved because they're too
Passive aggressive
scared.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Perfect Circle. Maynard James Keenan. Passive aggressive bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last gym that shall remain nameless.
Right.
This guy was doing that. He would leave his keys, his phone, and we had the same confrontation every time. I was like, dude, stop. Stop. Just stop doing it. You're the only one in this entire gym who does this.
Right.
I was like, I'm not an elite athlete. Neither are you.
Not trying to be
I was
the best at working out.
The most athletic, like, that's the thing is, like, the most worthy of doing that individuals don't do that.
Right.
Because they get it. It's the goons and buffoons who do it.
Goons and buffoons.
So yeah, I couldn't get anywhere. I was not trying to go tattle. I face to face, man to man. I was like, dude,
Man up.
this is democracy. I was like, your name is not on the front of this gym. That's what I said to this other guy. I was like, we're all equal here. You cannot claim two things at a time. Pick your spot. You want to pick that one? I'm going to go do the other thing. But you got to pick between the two. He would not. We just went round and round and round. So fine, I went to the front desk. I was like, listen, this is outrageous. I'm sorry. Like, this is such an insane situation to bring into this, but I can't get anywhere with this guy. I've tried to confront him about it. He won't change. They were just so passive, and they literally just tried to mediate, and they just took both sides at the same time.
That's
I'm
annoying.
like, y'all, can y'all like put a sign up? I was like, how can you take? You're giving this person permission to take two machines at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the staff
Need to step it up.
step it up.
Step it up, staff. What's your second offense? If you catch this guy again doing it, what are you doing?
Did you do your first offense?
I don't have one for this.
Why? Oh, because you're
I-
about that life.
I'm about that life. I don't give a damn.
Second offense.
I don't give a damn,
Second
boy.
offense.
I want you to find me out
Second
there.
offense. This is precise.
Yeah.
But if you had a 2-week, first of all, don't do it in the first place. Second of all,
Coming back to do it on purpose.
you had a 2-week suspension to reflect on why you shouldn't do this. You do it again. I'm a dumbbell that is 25% your body weight is dropped on your foot. 25%.
So I weigh
that's
200
200 pound.
I weigh 240
50
pounds.
50 pound. I don't
50
care
pound.
what damage it inflicts because
Wow.
you've inflicted damage purposely.
You're gonna break my foot.
Okay, well, you're breaking the rules of humanity. These are rules of humanity.
Oh, come on there, Mr. Lannister. You're a Lannister at that point.
How am I Lannister?
That's just so brutal. You're cutting off their foot, basically.
Life's brutal. We're in the gym because life's brutal, so we're trying to improve the qualities of our life. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, we're trying to get that holy
You're
trinity
Cersei
together.
Lannister. You're Cersei Lannister.
We're all on the same time. We've all got to get through that workout. It's not fun. It's not fun to be there. So like we're all in the same boat. So if you're going to go ahead and break that just assumption that we're all have equal right to this equipment and time, yeah, when you do it a second time, drop a weight on their foot.
What's your third, Cersei?
Why don't you take a guess?
Cutting off whatever limb you were supersetting with.
Third offense, you're banned nationally from every
Oh my
gym
God.
in the country forever. You can go get some free weights. You can work out at home.
Oh my God.
You can CrossFit all day,
Outside.
all night long in your garage. And a $10,000 fine.
$10,000
$10,000 fine. Yep. That's
Jesus.
Yep. That's proportional, my friend.
Wow.
That's real.
That's crazy.
That's not
That's
crazy.
I don't agree with you on these.
That's
Come
the
find me.
craziness is committing this crime, and it should be punished. Throw him in Azkaban just while you're at it.
Well, I mean, on that, I think we take a word from our sponsor here and lighten the mood a little bit as you throw them into Azkaban. Where's your girlfriend? Poof! Vamos! She's swimming in the bold riptide of rushing water in sweet bliss. Unlatch from your briar patch. Go get your girlfriend back. Vanish. A fragrance by Burberry. And Burberries.
Valentine's Day is over, but it's never too
delicious.
late. Burst into Burberry.
What is a Burberry?
I have no idea. I don't know if that's a berry.
I don't think it is.
I had a friend recently who suggested elderberry. I never heard of that.
Elderberry.
It sounded like an elixir from Dumbledore.
Or Game of Thrones or any
Something.
RPG.
I don't think there's patches of Burberries, but I'd like to pick some.
Maybe we can find them and head out there. And as we're out in the open, you know, I see a lot of littering, which is one of the biggest offenses ever. God littering. Can hate it. I've seen so many people just throw things out. Littering. It's just the worst. Worst possible thing you can ever do.
You're above the earth? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're above the earth.
The earth is going to eat you if you
You're
continue to
above
litter.
Life? Who are you?
I'm coming in hot and heavy with these offenses. First offense is just whatever you threw out of your car or your moving vehicle is going back full force into your car. If you threw a cup of full soda, it must be refilled. And we're throwing it into the car and a $100 fine. Don't care.
It's mild.
Whatever you've done, whatever you threw out is going right back in full force.
There's a candy wrapper.
I'm buying another candy bar. I'm going to chuck it at you. And then...
They smash it up into their face.
And then I'm going to eat it, the candy bar
That's
afterwards.
What does that even mean?
Doesn't matter what it means. It gets the people going.
100. That's mild salsa.
What do you got? What do you got? What's your first offense?
2 weekends of community service,
Okay.
which in my estimation, I think that's mild. 2 weekends.
Okay.
You're
Not
Saturday,
bad.
Sunday, 2 weekends in a row. Because there's one weekend, you can kind of just like power through it.
Right.
But you have to go that next week knowing that, oh, hey, I can't go to the roller skating rink. I can't play laser tag on Saturdays. I can't go on a stroll at the Arboretum. I've got community service. You're going to have a bright-ass jumpsuit. Let's get just a scarlet L on it for litterer / loser.
Ooh, I like that.
And yeah, you're going to pick up trash 2 weekends in a row. I think it's a sensible
Pretty
punishment.
good, honestly. That's not bad. My second offense. Trash from you and the surrounding area will be gathered, and when you least expect it, boom! The trash will be dumped on you and your car. Then you'll be forced to pick it up, one trash at a time, and a $500 fine.
These are so... That's so moderate.
Get ready.
That's
Get
so
ready.
mild.
Get ready. Get
That's
ready.
so mild.
My third offense is the best one ever.
Second
and you won't be able to
offense.
top it.
Second offense.
Okay.
$5,000 fine.
Wow.
Can be put on installments.
Damn. 13.35%.
13.5% APR. 300 hours community service.
Damn. 300. That's
hours.
intense.
If you can't figure it out, first of all, you shouldn't need punishment 1. That should go without saying. You can't figure it out over 2 weekends. See, that's where you think I'm being just insanely intense with this. I'm saying it's insanely arrogant
Yeah.
to do any of this stuff. And if you do it multiple times, you narcissistic piece of trash. You're a piece of trash yourself.
Right.
We only have one planet. We
only do.
already know it's in distress. Spare me on those that don't think global warming is real. Your brain isn't real. You just... Absolutely. That's just intentional ignorance, but that's a whole other topic. Future podcast. And to those that hopefully are neutral on that topic, you know, I don't want to be too severe. Hopefully we can just bring you to our side of the fence as let's
Right.
clean up our planet together, as we've got to do
But
it
how is
together.
nobody not against that topic?
There are people out there that think it's just
They're
a conspiracy
They're dumb.
and it's made up by one side of the political sphere.
That makes no sense. Why would you
Science is real,
throw-
people. Science is real.
Why would you throw your trash on the ground, though? That makes no sense. It just looks bad, too. Like, from a visual point of view, when I go down the highway and I see just garbage bags, quite literally, I've seen a garbage bag on the side of the road.
Those people,
What?
you're trash.
What are you doing throwing your garbage bag
It's all
outside of the road?
pillows. Driving to work today, there was like a couch pillow. What the hell?
I've seen a mattress before. What other things have you seen?
It's infuriating. This could go on too long.
That's
We said random lines
so-
we've seen.
One last one each, and then we'll move on to our third offense. I've seen a whole couch on the side of the road. Literally a whole couch.
Get out.
With my bed and my couch, I could make a living room set at this point.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. What's your third offense?
Get ready. It's been a week, you said, so far? Wow. Don't look. You will be helicoptered out, and you're going to be paying for the helicopter fuel. to a landfill in the middle of nowhere.
I like this.
Then you'll be dropped in there and you'll have to find your car keys in the middle of the landfill to be able to leave. That's the only way you're getting out. $10,000 fine for the third offense. I was going easy on him a little bit at the beginning. Yes, I will agree with you on that. Now you're being dropped into a landfill in the middle of nowhere. Or landfill. Excuse me. I keep saying field. It's not a field.
Let's connect the topics.
Yeah.
You're walking home, too.
Oh.
And you can't shower that night. You can't shower for a week.
Ooh, whole week. Damn.
I really like that. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I've dropped them in a landfill.
I'm proud of you for that.
They are dropped.
That's really solid. You have a guess as to what my final offense would be?
I'm going to say you kill them
No.
with the garbage. You're helicoptering in a pallet of garbage and squishing them.
I'm rational here. 2 years.
2 years.
Jail time.
Jesus.
$10,000 fine.
Nice. Okay, you take 10,000. That's
$10,000 fine. We know what the interest level is at this time.
13.7892%.
Okay.
APR.
13.5. And 4 years probation. We're going to do double the jail time. Probation.
PO.
No. By the way,
Parole.
any of these sentences, no eligibility for parole.
Yeah, you're not getting parole.
You're taking every sweet second of that.
Sweet solutions.
Yeah, you're getting for your sour behavior. You're going to reflect for the full duration. Again, it's the principle of you committing the first act against society, the first crime against humanity.
First crime.
You shouldn't need a first punishment. By the time we go to the second one, that's why I'm graduating it, because there will be a fear factor with this.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
They know the John law.
I've got to go to jail. Who has ever gotten in trouble for littering? Ever?
Nobody. They have fines. Like the fine is really $500 out in the world right now. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get pulled over for that. If I was a cop, I'd be looking for it.
Repercussions. That's where I'm at.
I almost didn't understand what you said for a second as you said that.
Real repercussions.
Real
for really terrible human behavior.
Percussion base.
Egregious offenses. Let's clean them up.
I think you're on something. We've got about 10 minutes left in the podcast here. You want to hit my final topic of not picking up after these puppers? Make them quick.
Kick us off, pal.
Kick the dog.
Don't kick the dog. We love animals. We love animals with all of our hearts.
The dog is going to kick you. First offense, and I know you are out there. If you do not pick it up, I'm picking it up, and I'm putting it in a brown paper bag, and I'm chucking it on your front porch.
Okay.
I thought about lighting it on fire, but then I worry about the house burning down, and I don't want anybody's house to burn down.
We gotta sidestep that.
So I was thinking about the fire, but I'm going to put the fire out. Maybe I light it on fire just briefly to get the smell, and then I'll check it. Yeah. I'm Charizard. That's right. I'll bring Charizard with me.
Real quick. Evolution.
Second offense. I will have a pack of trained dogs all times, ready to be sent at will to your house and ordered to shit on your front lawn. I'm thinking like 20 dogs. Pack of 20.
Like an Iditarod.
Like a Caesar
squad.
Milan. Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer, is coming out with me.
Droves of dogs.
And we're just
dropping
deuces.
bombs.
Bunches of them.
Bunches of bombs.
And then they'll be forced to pick them up. No pooper scooper either. You have to do a plastic baggie. And you only get a couple of them.
See, I wouldn't even give them the plastic bag, but it's your call. You lay down the law.
I had community service in here, and I was wondering where it was, and it was here. Ordered to do 5,000 hours of community service. And you know what your community service is? You're going around the area. You're picking up the dog dookie with your bare hands and putting it into a trash bag in your surrounding area for that long. And you know what we're getting? $5,000 fine too. $5,000 fine too. And you know what? I'll throw it in there to even make them not even shower for a week. No shower
Bonus points.
for a week. Boy. Or girl, I don't care who you are. Grandma.
Come and get it.
And if you have an illness that doesn't let you bend down, you are exonerated from this, but you better get your grandson out there.
What's your prime
Better get it.
Get a contraption.
Oh, get a contraption, yeah. Contraption it
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Yeah, shout out to Shark Tank.
Second offense, do you have a made-up one out of anywhere?
I have a dog yet. I want a dog. I want an Airbud in my
What
life.
kind of dog do you want to get? A
Golden
golden retriever?
retriever.
That's a nice dog.
Low.
Yeah. Low maintenance. They're good dogs.
Well, I was gonna say low risk. Yeah, behavior wise, just loyal, family friendly.
yeah. Labrador's another good one, too. That's another good
There's a
dog.
lot. There's a lot of good ones.
Pit Bull's also great. The rapper.
Misunderstood.
And the dog.
The rapper is not underrated. The rapper is he a
Mr.
rapper?
Worldwide!
Don't give him. He's not.
I don't know. What would you call
He's
him,
something.
actually?
He's something. He's a
He
little
is
something.
something.
He's a little chihuahua.
I don't know what he is, but he's a cool guy.
Is he?
I think he's
I
cool.
disagree, but that's
Miami!
that's terrible.
I can't do it, Mr.
You
Worldwide.
wait for it.
Oh, my goodness.
Can we also talk about? All right, so we're shooting this iPhone 11 Pro
Right,
wide angle.
right.
Why did I look like Frisch's big boy? I looked 100 pounds overweight last episode, like Nutty Professor. That
Your legs looked huge.
that
dude.
shit was embarrassing.
Your legs looked huge. You honestly looked swole more than anything.
No,
you did in
the people
some
spoke.
shots.
I saw
I would say you looked a little swollen. You were looking swole, boy.
like a swollen blueberry.
From Willy Wonka.
I look like Andy Bernard as the sumo wrestler adrift in the lake, the beach games.
Oh my god. Or Michael Scott's overweight person.
Listen, I'm sorry for the energy level was so
Oh my
bad. It
God.
was, so bad last week from myself. I thought you were good.
And I'll go ahead and apologize. I've heard your cries out there of nobody loved the strawberries. But you know what? I liked them. They were good. I had a good time. I got the stain out, by the way, if you're curious. I did get the stain out. Shout out to
There's
Tide.
a little lingering.
We won't talk about that. Lingleberries.
hue.
Lingleberry.
Just lingering
I don't think so.
rose-colored hue.
It just adds to the shirt at this point.
It's a white shirt.
You'll
so
know
there's
it was beautiful. It was great.
That was so annoying.
Next week, though, we've got some topics ready for next week as well. We're really, really, really itching to talk about these. Unlike every state in existence, gambling, casino, sports are still illegal in Kentucky. We're still in poverty, too.
We gotta fight the power.
Fight the power. We have to fight the power. Also, speaking of gambling, we're going to check in on my action with my love life
Action, inaction?
and why photos from the neck down need to be mandatory for all dating apps. I'm not trying to get surprised when I meet you. All right, listen.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody, too.
For
Girls,
everybody, not just for you.
guys, it's for me, too. For me, going down. Take it down a notch there. I want to see what you're working with.
Baby, are you down, 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 down? Nah. Stop with these illusions.
Stop with it. I don't want Chris Angel to meet me
I'm
yet.
out of the game, but I got caught a couple times,
Yeah.
and I know this is gonna resonate with everyone else because, you know,
It's real. It's
this
a real
is-
phenomenon.
This is something that needs to be addressed.
It really
and
does.
corrected.
And that's it for our podcast for this episode of Stories with Saturn.
We try to crank it up.
We tried. We're here. Thank
We
you very
tried to
much again
crank
for
it up.
joining us on this episode. We're super
Thank you.
excited for next
you.
episode.
Thank you.
Coming soon, by the way, to Apple Podcast and Spotify Podcast. We've heard you. We are working on getting that uploaded.
Almost fell.
Sand Titan, Don't Die, is working on our logo right now. We're working on some other things behind the scenes as well. Also, check out our Twitter, too. Stories from Saturn.
Do we have
On
a Twitter?
yes, we do. We do have that secured now. And also myself on Twitter, if you'd like to follow Scotty Laser. as
Jamar
well.
Jamboree on Twitter and Instagram.
That's right, on both of
The
them.
podcast is coming. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Spade to spade.
It's an investment from your end watching this all unfold on YouTube.
Which we appreciate.
We appreciate you so much. Keep flying with us, space comrades, space cadets. But we are going to get to those other mediums hopefully by next week.
Yeah,
So
we'd
hold
like to do
on
that.
if the YouTube is really a struggle for you.
Unless you have YouTube Red, then download the video. But that's it for all I've got.
Sayonara from Saturn.
See you, Space Cowboys.